Hello and welcome back to Switch and Lever. In this episode we're following up on the recent branding video with another way to make your mark. Stamping! Unlike branding, stamping is a bit of an easier way to mark things as you don't need to heat up and carry around a hot iron with you once you're done. The methods of making a stamp are not especially complex, and you can use a number of different methods to reach similar results. Either way you choose, you need to start by designing your stamp. You can use pretty much any graphic design software for this. Just remember that once you're done, you need to mirror the result, otherwise your stamps will be mirrored as well. You can grab a piece of linoleum and some knives and cut out your stamp, or you could do it from a block of wood or even a raw potato if you feel like it. Though in this instance we're going the easy way and having a laser cutter do most of the heavy lifting for us. If you're also going down this route, make sure you get a rubber especially made for laser cutters, as some rubbers are downright dangerous and nasty to use in the laser cutter. This rubber was sourced from a seller on eBay, but a bit of googling should help you find some of your own. If the laser cutter you're using has a specific setting for stamps, make sure you enable it. It allows the stamps to be cut with a slight taper, which allows finer detail to be cut without being obliterated by the burning laser, and it will also make your stamps hold up better to use. Even so, you're going to need to clean the finished stamp quite thoroughly to get rid of all the dust and crud left by the laser. Use compressed air or just run it carefully under water with a toothbrush for a bit. Of course, to make it properly classy, and thus elevate yourself into a classy gentleman or gentle lady, you're going to need a swanky handle to go with your stamp. To the lathe! Of course, if you, like me, only have a 3-jaw chuck, you may want to go to your ginormous metal lathe to turn down one end of the handle to be cylindrical so you can hold it properly. I'm not really a wood turner, but it is great fun. Just remove material until you get the shape you want and make sure the end dimensions are bigger than the rubber stamp you cut out previously. Once out of the lathe, you can cut and sand off the remaining material until you reach your desired size. Give it a couple of coats of rich varnish for good measure. For easier holding while varnishing, you can superglue a holder to the side which will be under the stamp. Use only a tiny drop of superglue and the piece should break away easily when you're done. Remember to sand lightly between each coat with fine grit sandpaper for best results. Get some contact adhesive and apply a thin coat to both surfaces. Wait until it's tacky and attach. You may also want to affix a thin piece of softer rubber in between the handle and the stamp to distribute pressure a bit more evenly during stamping. Just use the same method with the contact adhesive and Bob's your uncle. Now grab your inking pad and obnoxiously mark the world around you. As always, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out some of the other episodes here on Switch and Lever, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Until next time!